Fellow thinkers and curious minds, have you ever wondered about the real impact of masturbation on our brains and lives? It's a topic that's often whispered about but rarely discussed openly. Today, we're diving deep into this subject, armed with scientific facts and some ancient wisdom. Buckle up, because this might challenge what you think you know about self-pleasure. Let's start with a quick history lesson. Masturbation wasn't always viewed as normal or healthy. In fact, for a long time, it was considered downright dangerous. People thought it could cause everything from blindness to insanity. It sounds crazy now, right? Fast forward to today, and medical experts agree that masturbation is natural. It's something both humans and animals do. But here's where it gets interesting. While it's normal, we're starting to ask new questions about how often is too often. And could it become addictive? Here's a fun fact. Masturbation can actually help with sleep, especially for guys dealing with insomnia. After orgasm, the male brain pumps the brakes on sexual desire. The cerebral cortex, which handles our conscious thoughts, also takes a little nap. Some people say it helps them sleep, but there is a catch. Our brains release dopamine when we masturbate. Dopamine is that feel-good chemical that makes us feel calm and rewarded. And like anything that feels good, it can become habit-forming. Think of it like eating your favorite dessert. One slice is great, but eat it daily and you might start craving more and more. That's kind of what happens with masturbation. Your brain gets used to those dopamine hits and wants them more frequently. In some cases, this can lead to what doctors call hypersexuality disorder. It's when sexual behaviors start causing problems in your life. Maybe you're late for work because you can't stop, or your relationships are suffering. Now let's talk about addiction. As your brain gets used to more dopamine, it needs more stimulation for the same pleasure. It's like needing stronger coffee to get the same buzz. Over time, your brain might even start blocking dopamine receptors. The result? Less pleasure and more frustration. But don't worry, we're not just here to scare you. Let's look at this from a different angle, the perspective of Stoic philosophy. Have you ever heard of Seneca or Marcus Aurelius? These ancient thinkers had some interesting ideas about pleasure and self-control. The Stoics believed that mastering our physical desires was key to self-awareness and freedom. They weren't about complete denial, though. Their approach was more about understanding and moderating pleasure. Imagine you're at a buffet. The Stoic way isn't to avoid all the food. It's about enjoying it in moderation and being aware of how it affects you. The same goes for masturbation. Here's a real-life example. I once knew someone who struggled with compulsive masturbation. They felt out of control and unhappy. After learning about Stoic principles, they started practicing self-awareness. They didn't try to stop completely, but focused on understanding their urges. Over time, they found a balance that felt right for them. The result? More self-control and a sense of inner peace. The Stoics teach us that true happiness comes from living according to our values. When we're caught up in constant pleasure-seeking, we might lose sight of what really matters to us. It's like being stuck on a hamster wheel of momentary highs. So what can we do? First, practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings around masturbation. Are you doing it out of habit? Boredom? Stress? Understanding your triggers can help you make more conscious choices. Meditation can also be a powerful tool. It helps build mental strength to manage urges and emotions. Start with just a few minutes a day. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. Here's a question to ponder. Does your current behavior align with your goals and values? Are you becoming the person you want to be? Sometimes what feels good in the moment might not serve us in the long run. Consider channeling some of that energy into other activities. Exercise, creative projects, or learning new skills can be great alternatives. They give you a sense of accomplishment and growth. Remember, the goal isn't to judge or shame yourself. It's about finding a balance that works for you. What feels healthy and contributes to your overall well-being. So, there you have it, a deep dive into masturbation from science to stoicism. It's a complex topic, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The key is self-awareness and making choices that align with your values and goals. What are your thoughts on this? Share in the comments below. Let's keep this important conversation going. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious and take care. Thanks for watching.